What's up, everyone? I'm Ashley Smashley. In this video, I'm going to share with you how repressed emotions from your childhood will remanifest in your life as an adult and what to do about it. If you're new here, you're going to want to smash that like button, subscribe, and hit the bell for notifications because we are just getting started over here and your girl is going to blow up. You're going to want to be here to watch it all go down. On this channel, we talk about all things spiritual awakening, the light and the dark, so that we can become aware and integrate, because that is necessary for us to get in alignment with the version of us that can live out our infinite potential. And one of those things that will happen for us to become aware of is when our repressed emotions from our childhood manifest into our life as an adult. We will manifest an experience that will make us feel those exact same emotions until we learn how to process and release this energy out of our body and out of our field. So, what happens when we have emotions as a child? We have these big emotional reactions to things. Our parents never taught us how to regulate our emotions and process them properly. So, we then repress the energy from that emotion in our physical body and in our energetic field. And yes, our emotions have an energetic component to them. That low frequency energy from that low frequency emotion stays stuck in our field. And that is weighing down our dominant vibration. And since we're carrying around that frequency, we will attract an experience that makes us feel that low frequency energy again. And what we do as an adult is we tend to rationalize our emotions instead of allowing ourselves to feel them and release them properly. And we need to feel them as we felt them as a child, not logically, not rationally, but from a child perspective, and feel that emotion, allow it to exist. Don't ignore it. Don't try to think better thoughts and change your thoughts and stuff, all this nonsense, this false light nonsense that will keep your emotions stuck in your field and keep your dominant vibration low, because you're carrying around dense low frequency energy that you need to process and release. How this is showing up in my life right now: when I was a kid, I was extremely jealous of my older sister because my grandma favored her. She bought her way more stuff. She always took her to do all these cool things. And now, as an adult, my aunt gave my sister that similar treatment growing up, that experience. But just recently, my aunt passed away and left my sister her 2020 escape. And my sister, all she had to do was pay the taxes when they transferred the title or whatever at the Secretary of State. And I'm jealous. My sister has always gotten all of her cars co-signed, or helped, my aunt helped her pay for all of her cars, and then she just got this one handed to her for free. My aunt did help me with one car back in the day. She paid it off for me when I had like $800 left on my loan. But for the most part, I've paid cash for all of my cars recently. And, I'm just feeling jealous. And this is appearing in my life right now. And it's jealousy remanifesting the same energetic dynamic as an adult. And instead of being, oh, you need to not be jealous, you shouldn't be jealous, blah, blah, blah. No, I'm allowing myself to really experience that and process it and allow it to exist and accept it, so that this emotion can come up and finally let it go for good. What we do when we deny our emotions or try to rationalize them and make us think that we are wrong for feeling them, we keep the energy repressed in our field. You got to release it. You got to let it go. And another way that this has showed up in my life recently is I work in an upscale dining restaurant as a server. And I had a party of 24 last night. It was supposed to be 16. It turned into 24. They were not happy from the get. There was nothing that I was going to do to make them have a good experience. And that's just not how I operate in my job. I am very good at being a server in a restaurant. I can handle large parties very well. They had 13 separate checks and were moving seats all over the place. And I still pulled it off and was able to get everyone their food and the checks properly. But either way, they were not happy. At the end, I heard one of the ladies say that she If she were paying, she would not tip me. And there was nothing that I personally did. I want to know why. And but anyway, long story short, the emotions that are coming up for me is that I'm a failure. I'm bad, like I'm bad. I did wrong. And that's how I was made to feel as a child all the time. That something was wrong with me, that I was not good enough, you know? So this energy is reappearing in my life. It's manifesting into my physical experience for me to become aware of it. So, and all my bosses and everyone at my job was like, don't worry about them. They saw how well I handled that party and how organized I stayed to be able to split 13 separate checks with people moving all over the place. And the way the party was, my management applauded me, and they saw that I did a really good job. That most people would not have been able to pull that off. They were saying things to me to try to rationalize it, like, you can't make everyone happy. Don't worry about the one random person who wasn't happy. But I don't want to rationalize my emotions away. I feel like I am not enough. I feel like I failed. I feel like I was wrong. So I want to sit and allow these emotions to exist and feel the sensations in the body. That is how we let them go. That is how we release and process our emotions. The human experience, we came to feel human emotions. If we deny our emotions, you keep them repressed in your field. The ascension process is the process of returning to unconditional love through self mastery, through mastering the emotions. Denying and rationalizing and logically explaining our emotions is not how you process them properly. So I invite you to become aware of the patterns of emotions that you're feeling and how what you're experiencing in your everyday life is reflecting back to you the repressed emotions from your childhood that you need to properly feel and release and allow them to exist from a place of love. If you like this video, please like, share, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video.